All right, so the world we live in is full of information. You know, right now I'm standing in a field in the middle of nowhere and I'm getting information all the time. You can hear the birds and the insects. You can see the colour of the grass, the colour of the sky. There's information coming at me all the time. You know, things happen. Trees fall down, the wind blows through the trees, through the leaves. You know, when we go to our jobs in the city, we see signs all the time, the way people behave, you know, literally neon signs. You go to Piccadilly Circus in London and there are signs flashing at you all the time. And we are, as humans, we're pattern recognition machines. So we're constantly on the lookout for coincidences, you know, glitches in the matrix that we can attach some sort of meaning to. But what is really important, I think, is to become aware of what you're aware of. So, you know, there is just information everywhere, constantly. The world is awash with it. And we are just constantly being bombarded with sounds, sights. You know, there are news programs, there's music, there's people trying to get our attention all the time. And when we become aware of what we're becoming aware of and the patterns that we're making out of all this cacophony, we're getting an insight into the things that are important to us, and our inner kind of subconscious is telling us things by making us kind of connect the dots in these ways. You know, there are messages out there and we can choose to tune into whatever we like, but when we notice things, that's sometimes our subconscious trying to tell us stuff. So I was writing an article that I was writing on the train, and it was about fear. And I looked out the window, and at that very moment I saw the word courage in big neon letters. Courage. And like, you know, that is a sign. It literally was a sign. But it was a sign, and it gave me an idea for my writing, it gave me a direction. And the thing is, it was just a sign above a pub. In the UK, Courage is a brewery, and this sign was above a pub. But it just happened to land in my lap at exactly the right moment for me to kind of interpret it as something more significant than that. And that's my subconscious telling me something, giving me a bit of direction. So when we become aware of what we're aware of, sometimes we need to kind of listen to that voice and kind of say, what am I trying to tell myself in this moment? What am I trying to tell myself by connecting these dots in this way?